Developers and robotics companies from Japan and across the world were all in one place, displaying the latest technologies, making it an ideal chance for business-related discussions. Every day, forums, trade shows, technical seminars, and other concurrent events were held to introduce the world to the latest robot technologies. This year, the exhibition reached new limits due to the reveal of mind-blowing robots at the expo. You will be shocked just like we were. If you want to learn about the various gadgets that were included in the robot exhibition in Japan, then this video is for you. We'll reveal all the details about what all these robots can do. But hang on. Before that, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you, like what you see. Then also be sure to hit that bell icon while you are at it, to ensure that you are notified every time we come out with a fresh new piece of content for you. That being said, let's begin. iREX claims to have been the world's biggest robot trade show with over 300 attendees and over 100,000 members of the public. The concept of this year's event was the path to a more friendly society, which was connected by robots. The expo was divided into two broad categories, the Industrial Robot Zone and the Service Robot Zone. To define in simple words, cleanup robots are examples of industrial robots, while service robots involve welding and riveting arms. The response from everywhere in the world was overwhelming, and the exhibition was impressive. Let us take a look at the various robots that were present in production this year. Rideable Robotic iREX. At Tokyo's iREX International Robot Exhibition 2022, Kawasaki displayed a rideable goat-shaped automated robot. The robot, dubbed RHP-PEX, is based on an ibex, a type of untamed mountain goat native to Europe, Asia, and Northeast African regions. A demonstrator, Kazumichi Moriyama, was also shown riding all around the exhibition space on ibex. The teleoperated goat can travel in two ways, standing on four limbs or bending down to navigate smooth surfaces on wheels connected to its feet and its knees. The robot can typically carry 160 kilograms, and according to Kawasaki Robotics, PEX might carry plants on farmland or transfer materials to a construction area. The company will investigate giving anthropomorphic ibex arms in the following stages of its development. Kaleido Robot. This time, Kawasaki also introduced the state-of-the-art anthropomorphic Kaleido robot form developed in collaboration with top Japanese universities such as the School of Tokyo. It is a humanoid Kaleido NFT based on blockchain technology. Kaleido is a humanoid robot created by Kawasaki Heavy Industries Limited, one of Japan's three main heavy industry companies. As most of you might know, Kawasaki is a motorbike manufacturer that is Japan's pride and is loved by everyone worldwide. Kawasaki Heavy Industries is a component stock of the Nikkei 225, a share market indicator based in Japan, and is one of the leading corporations in Japan's economy. The humanoid Kaleido NFT is the world's first NFT linked to extant robots, with the central principle of a society in which robots influence society and exist side by side with humans. Humanoid Kaleido, in manga comics, is one of the most popular aspects of Japanese culture, and multiple narratives that branch out from the central concept are connected to the valuation of NFT. We will add even more detail to the story with the looks of the real humanoid Kaleido NFT. Kawasaki believes that a major objective of robots in the future will be to assist an aging society. There is already a high demand for robots that assist with long-term services. Robots will have to be as comfortable and warm as humanity if they are to work well enough at home. Automoid Robot. Another robot that could also be called a showstopper or a head-turner of the expo was the Automoid robot that played musical instruments at the Robot Exhibition in Japan for 2022. This robot was developed by the Miwa Denki, based in Kanagawa, for the sole purpose of entertainment. The robot was placed on a stage of sorts with various robotized musical instruments, which looked like you were in another dimension altogether. iREX Robot. As its own test field, iREX has formed a new greenhouse in Japan that has been streamlined for automatic cultivation robots. This enables the firm to test its robots more easily, continually improve more quickly than ever before, and make a contribution to resolving agricultural issues for farm owners as soon as possible. The robot can move inside the greenhouse on a floating wire, allowing it to avoid obstructions such as dirt or leaf litter easily. Furthermore, it instantaneously cuts off surplus stems at the same time as extraction, reducing the overall duration of the process. The automatic cultivation robot is part of a collaborative pilot study between agrist and municipal farmers on new agriculture practices that incorporate robots, including intelligent machines. As a result, the AI of the agrist aspires to provide assistance that evaluates data in the future, warns of illnesses, and forecasts yield. Nextage Philly Robot. According to Kawada, the company developed these robots to stand collaboratively alongside people and connect with people in the same environment. Nextage has a high-speed monocular camera and 2 arms with 12 joints each that can be positioned to within 30 microns. When a human worker approaches, the robot immediately stops working for safety reasons. People's jobs do not require them to handle large items or move quickly. As a result, his goal is for industrial robotic systems or inventions to perform human-like tasks, allowing people to be more constructive by collaborating with robots. Forpheus Ping Pong Robot. It isn't easy to improve at table tennis without the need for a playing partner who can alter your skill level. That is exactly what the Forpheus Ping Pong Robot can really do. It measures the position of its opponent and the motion of the ball 80 times a second using 2 vision detectors and a motion sensor. It can then use the AI model to analyze the direction of the ball and strike it back, as well as learn about your playing attributes over time to help you advance. It is not yet available for purchase by private and commercial customers, but its exhibition at the Robot Exhibition this year had people awestruck because it does point to a future in which robots can assist you in upgrading existing skills rather than simply doing tasks for you. Hinotori Surgical Robot. Medicurewade's Hinotori Surgical Robot System was the first robotic-assisted surgery system brought into the world in Japan, received regulatory approval from the country's Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare in August of the year 2020. The Hinotori has arms with 8 axes, allowing them to perform movements similar to human arms. It also includes a 3-dimensional optical system and a high-definition screen to help the surgeon regulate the arms. There are currently around 400 robotic-assisted surgical procedures systems in Japan, where ownership is restricted to large hospitals with large enough budgets to afford multi-million-dollar robotic arms and operating rooms large enough to satisfy them. The system's small size will help surgical robots are becoming more common, not just in Japan, but around the world. Medicurewade is developing next-generation instruction that uses artificial intelligence to replicate operations using technical data from orthopedic clinicians, which made its display at the exhibition even more promising and anticipated. Kodaki robots. These were the cutest robots on display and attracted the attention of almost everyone at the expo. They are adorable cat robots that moved in sync with each other, following each other's movements. But on the side of usability, they were designed for remote communication, which honestly amazed the onlookers present at the exhibition. The International Robotics Exhibition, also known as the iREX 2022, was held in Japan, there at the Tokyo Big Sight Exhibition Space. Not only were there a lot of industrial robots, but there were also a number of exciting humanoids and bio-inspired robotics inventions. Japan's International Robot Expo was a huge success. It certainly made a global impact, even outside of Japan, as fans of these amazing creations saw their favorite inventions get a chance to shine. So that brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends on a social media platform of your choice. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and press the bell icon to never miss any of our updates. Visit our channel to watch more of our awesome content. What do you think about these robotic inventions? Do you find them exciting? If you had to create a robot, what would you make them for? Share all your thoughts and ideas in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Japan is the #1 industrial robot manufacturer in the world, supplying 45% of all robots. The export share of the Japanese companies increased by 78% in 2020, when 136,069 industrial robots were shipped. But industrial manipulators are a separate topic. Here, we will look at the most interesting and unusual robots from the exhibition. Let's go. One of the most interesting and unusual novelties at iREX 2022 was the Capricorn robot from Kawasaki Robotics. It has wheels, legs, a saddle, horns, and a steering wheel. Meet Bex. The robot is a descendant of Kawasaki's Kaleido humanoid platform. At least the legs Bex borrowed from it for sure. The robot can walk across rough terrain on 4 legs, and if there's a smooth road, transform into a wheeled platform. To do this, the robot literally gets on its knees and extends another pair of wheels with a motor from its belly. The robot can carry goods weighing up to 100 kilograms, but it is also designed to carry people, who can control the car with a steering wheel, just like you control a bicycle or a rider controls his horse. The developers believe that the robot can be used in construction and industrial plants to move goods and inspections, and it can also transport crops harvested by farmers in the fields. The robot can stream video from its cameras in its head. Movement is provided in 2 modes: direct control by a human sitting on top, and remote control by remote control. At the same time, the robot also relies on data from sensors, such as the gyroscope, mounted on the robot to generate stepping movements. In addition, the robot monitors the position of the entire body and will not fall if suddenly struck to the side, for example, or if its foot hits an unstable surface. Kawasaki also brought the Kaleido robot itself, as well as its friend, which is called Friends. In the future, according to the company's vision, these robots will support people in hazardous jobs, as well as care for the sick and elderly. Kaleido is the strongest and most agile of the robots. It can, or will in the future, get to the scene of an accident, clear the debris, and retrieve people from under it, which can be recognized even in a pile of gravel. The robot is 179 centimeters tall and weighs 83 kilograms, which should give it a range of motion like an adult male, but limits its actions in small and narrow spaces. Although Kaleido was suspended at the exhibition, the developers assure that the robot is exceptionally strong and not afraid of falls. The robot walks and moves like a human. For example, it is stable not only on half-bent legs, but also on straight legs. The maximum walking speed is 4 kilometers an hour. The robot is stronger than a human and can lift up to 60 kilograms. Also, Kaleido is able to predict unstable positions for itself and adapt to them to maintain stability in real time. The Friends robot is 160 centimeters tall and weighs 54 kilograms. It can lift up to 10 kilograms and walks at 3 kilometers an hour, running on batteries. The robot is designed for entertainment, care, and support of people in hospitals and nursing homes. The developers have not indicated whether the robot can communicate with humans in a natural language now, but in the future, Friends will definitely have this function. We've said many times before in our reviews that Japanese people treat robots as friends and helpers in everyday life. Perhaps in the future, Friends will be available for home use as well. Kawasaki Heavy Industries also introduced its autonomous service robot, Nioki, which is capable of moving and working in an unstructured human environment. It is safe for humans, can open regular doors, and easily handle boxes in a warehouse or trays in a restaurant. The robot is equipped with a LiDAR and vision sensor to create a map of the environment, understand its place in it, and notice everything going on around it. Nioki can also be switched to remote control if the robot gets confused or an error occurs. It is possible to teach the robot new skills by remote control. It simply remembers the movements the operator gave it. To move, the robot uses a system of AMR, Autonomous Mobile Robot, which allows Nioki to determine the route to a given target. Metacoroid, founded as a joint venture between Kawasaki Heavy Industries and medical electronics manufacturer Sysmex, brought its Hinatori surgical robot to the exhibition. The robot received regulatory approval last August and is positioned as Japan's first robotic surgical system. It has no narrow specialization and can perform a wide range of operations, thanks to its precision and large number of degrees of freedom. Human Machinery Company gave a demonstration at the show of its very impressive general-purpose robot working in conjunction with an aerial work platform. The humanoid robot is remotely controlled and provides the operator with feedback for grip strength control. The machine is equipped with powerful electric actuators that provide it with strength coupled with high-precision movements. The robot is designed to maintain railroads and other transportation systems and works exclusively in tandem with the operator. According to the developers, it allows not only to save jobs for people, but also to increase their wages by improving their skills, as well as to protect workers during operation with heavy elements, at height and not only. It is worth noting that the idea is not new. We have already seen something similar, though on a smaller scale, from Sarcos Robotics, which is developing the Guardian XT robot based on its own Guardian Exo exoskeleton. A wide range of service robots at the exhibition was presented at the stand of Keenan Robotics, which supplies its solutions to more than 30 countries. The robots are designed for the hotel and restaurant business. The autonomous robots are equipped with a positioning system with an accuracy level of 1 centimeter, which allows them to move in narrow spaces. They can communicate with users via menus and exchange data with each other. The navigation system allows the robots to quickly adapt in a new environment, and the auto charge feature makes it easier to use the robots. Interestingly, SoftBank Robotics Group Corporation is actively involved in the company's development. A moment of madness at the show was the robot musician Otomeroid, developed in collaboration with Maiwa Denki. It was playing very unusual for the European ear music on an even more unusual instrument. At the booth of the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, Agrist's autonomous harvesting robot was presented at the exhibition. The simple and cheap robot was designed so that the farmers suffering from a shortage of workers could afford it. The most economical way to move the robot was to use stretched wires. The robot uses computer vision to find and pick ripe fruit. At iREX 2022, Tokyo Robotics unveiled a prototype of a mobile gripper capable of picking up and moving cardboard boxes of various sizes without damaging them. The robot is designed for short-distance delivery, palletizing and depalletizing in a small and medium-sized logistics facility, factories, and markets. The robot's left and right grippers rotate up and down independently of each other and have a side slip function for neat palletizing jobs. Stable operation is possible because the position and shape of the cardboard boxes can be detected by computer vision. Each gripper supports 4 degrees of freedom and can lift objects 160 centimeters off the floor. The robot moves by means of line or marking on the floor. Future plans include support for a rail-free navigation using SLAM technology. Kawada Robotics brought at the exhibition its humanoid robot HRP-4. Very light and compact, only 39 kilograms at a height of 151 centimeters. The robot was a sensation in 2010 and has since been used by the company mainly for advertising. The main announcement of the exhibition was the humanoid collaborative robot Next Stage Philly. This is a continuation of the Next Stage line, which has long been actively implemented in industrial enterprises in Japan. The robot, according to the company, embodies practicality and Kawanda's 3 concepts of development: compact size, matching price to performance, and design with high proximity to human. Philly is designed not only for enterprises, but also for other applications, such as the hospitality industry and the like. However, so far the robot's abilities at the reception desk are not impressive, even though it looks quite dexterous in production. However, so far the robot's abilities at the reception desk are not impressive, even though it looks quite dexterous in production. Philly's price on the Japanese market will be just over $50,000. Honda Motor showcased an autonomous delivery robot co-developed by Rakuten. Its mobile platform for construction sites, which was shown only on the video booth, as well as the Uni 1 electric wheelchair and an avatar robot of its own design. The last one, by the way, does not look particularly technologically advanced compared to everything that is on the market today. Apparently, the company just wanted to show that it has such developments. Also, at the iREX 2022, there were Kotiki robots, which move in sync with each other. Apparently, they are designed for remote communication. An interesting novelty was a scooter for moving around theme parks with elements of augmented reality. No robot exhibition nowadays is without automated cooks, which are most often implemented on the basis of industrial manipulators. The complex based on artificial intelligence, Exoweed, presented at iREX, was implemented on the basis of Kinova and Universal Robots collaborative robots. It made coffee and Japanese pancakes. There was also a ping-pong robot, Orpheus, from Omeron. The robot is highly accurate and almost never loses. For this purpose, it predicts the trajectory of the ball before and after impact with the racket, and also determines the movement of the racket, for example, its speed and direction of return of the ball. All in all, the iREX 2022 is quite unusual. The high technology here was combined with the surprising approach of the Japanese to the robots themselves. If you liked the report, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't miss new episodes from the world of high technology.